Citizens of Israel, this morning we launched, Israel and the United States, a combined operation to eliminate the existential threat to Israel posed by the Ayatollah regime in Iran. I told you this morning, this fateful operation will continue for as long as necessary, and it also requires patience. I thank my friend President Donald Trump for his historic leadership. He is a leader who keeps his word. I spoke with him again this morning, and I welcome the close cooperation between us, cooperation that has brought the alliance between Israel and the United States to an all-time high, an alliance for peace and an alliance in war. And this war will lead to peace, true peace. For 47 years, the Ayatollah regime has been calling for death to Israel, death to America. It has shed our blood. It has murdered many Americans, and it has oppressed its own people. Today, everyone understands this murderous terrorist regime must not be allowed to arm itself with nuclear weapons that would enable it to threaten our existence and threaten the peace of all humanity. We went into battle to change this situation fundamentally, to put an end to the threat. On the second day of the war of resurgence, I promised you, we will change the face of the Middle East. We did so with great courage, and we are doing so now with even greater force in Operation Roar of the Lion. This morning, in a powerful surprise attack, the compound of the tyrant Khamenei was destroyed in the heart of Tehran. For 3.5 decades, this cruel tyrant who spread terror across the world, oppressed his people, and labored relentlessly without pause on the plan to destroy Israel. That plan is no more, and there are many signs that this tyrant is also no more. This morning, we targeted senior figures in the Ayatollah regime, commanders of the Revolutionary Guards, senior figures in the nuclear program, and we will continue. In the coming days, we will strike thousands of targets of the terror regime. We will create the conditions for the brave Iranian people to liberate themselves from the yoke of tyranny. And therefore, I again turn to you, citizens of Iran. Do not miss this opportunity. This is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Do not sit with your arms crossed, because soon the moment will come when you will be called upon to take to the streets in your millions, to take to the streets to complete the mission, to bring down the regime of horrors that has made your lives bitter. Your suffering and sacrifice will not be in vain. The dawn that you yearned for, that dawn has arrived. Now the time has come for you to unite together for a historic mission. Citizens of Iran, Persians, Kurds, Azerbaijanis, Awazis, and Baluchis, this is your time to unite forces, to bring down the regime, to secure your future. Dear citizens of Israel, throughout the entire war of resurgence, I have drawn great strength from your steadfast resilience. You did not fall into the traps of despondency and despair. On the contrary, you stood tall. You gave backing to our heroic fighters. You gave backing to the government, and you gave backing to me to lead the struggle for our existence. This is exactly how a people that cherishes life behaves, a people of lions. In the coming days, too, we will need together that same steadfast resilience, that same iron discipline in following home front command instructions. Dear citizens of Israel, there is great symbolism in the fact that today is the 10th of Adar. On this date, 106 years ago, the hero of the nation, Joseph Trumpeldor, fell in the Battle of Tel Hai. His legacy, his heroism, pulses within us. At the memorial in his honor, at the peak of the Galilee Finger, where he fell alongside his comrades, the statue of the roaring lion was erected. Many times throughout my life I visited there. When I looked at the statue, this is how I always saw you. This is how I always saw us, the people of Israel. With God's help, the roar of the lion of our soldiers, our pilots, our citizens, is now heard throughout the entire world.